Well, good evening. Happy hump day. We've made it halfway through the week. So for most of the day, the precipitation activity has been centered in the big country and eastern portions of the Concho Valley, as you see now, making their way east. We are seeing some drying here in San Angelo, but as I mentioned earlier before the break, we do have some isolated rain chances going throughout the night. So I want to backtrack to yesterday. Yesterday was a heavy day with precipitation. We saw over 2.5 inches here in the Concho Valley, which brings our monthly totals over 3 inches, almost 4 inches over the average for this time of year, and our yearly totals almost a half a foot over what they usually are this time of year. Now, that does seem like a lot, but I would like to add in 2016, they had way more than we did. They were over about 8 inches by this time of the year, and at the end of the year they had a total of 25. So we're not quite there yet, but we are looking at a wet year ahead of us. Now, looking at current conditions right now in San Angelo and Abilene, almost identical in both cities. A little warmer here in San Angelo, but hey, we're in a valley, so of course we're going to be warmer. But as I mentioned earlier in the show, those dew points are in the 70s. So even though we've kind of been dry today, it's still feeling really muggy and humid outside. And if you're like me wearing glasses, you felt that when you walked out the door. Now, lows for tonight are going to be in those lower 70s, mid 70s, possibly in some counties, right at average for this time of year, with partly cloudy skies, as I mentioned earlier as well, winds coming out of the south. Now, as we look towards the weekend, we are going to start to dry up as we get to the weekend, but tomorrow we still have some isolated rain chances that I want to talk about. So right now, this is 7 a.m. tomorrow as you're getting ready to head out to work. As you see, the activity is still in the big country, so Stanford, Abilene, Colorado City. If you're in any of those places, make sure you have that rain gear on your way out the door. Around lunchtime, that's going to move a little farther northeast. We do have a few stray showers still in the big country, but not much activity tomorrow. And as we go throughout the rest of the evening, we do see some more clearing to our far west near Fort Stockton and Crane. There are some isolated thunderstorm activity, but for most of our counties in our viewing area, we will start to dry up as we go throughout the evening. And then by the evening, when you're getting ready to put your kids to bed, if you live towards Lamesa and Cobbs, you might hear some thunder, see a few lightning strikes. No threats for severe weather, but those are some isolated thunderstorms. And then around midnight, those start to give way to just lighter rain showers. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to start to see clear by the weekend, just in time for the weekend. Friday, we're going to get to mostly sunny. Stay that way throughout the remainder of the weekend into the weekend, bringing us a sunny start to our work week next week. Get a little close to average as well. Abilene might hold on to the clouds a little longer, but by Sunday, they're going to pick up on the sunshine, get almost to the triple digits by this time next week as well. So it's been a lot of back and forth here in West Texas, Tim, but you're going to get your sunny weekend this weekend.